Yes guys, welcome back to Football Lounge and welcome back to a new video on the channel. And this is a big one. The Premier League is back. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited too. If you are, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, hit the notification bell. And listen, it's Chelsea vs Crystal Palace, Club World Cup champions vs FA Cup champions. And as you know, Crystal Palace just beat Liverpool in the Community Shield. No one was expecting that, so you got to respect Palace. It's not gonna be an easy game. So let's get into it. So in terms of Crystal Palace, we know they've got a good manager, a very good manager, and Oliver Glasner. He is obviously experienced, has managed previous clubs like Frankfurt. He knows what he's doing, and he knows how to, defend well, how to, keep a clean sheet. But he knows also how to counter against teams. So he's very good at that, and I expect Crystal Palace to be confident after that big win against Liverpool. And as much as we can say it's a friendly, the Community Shield, it still is a trophy. So you have to give them credit. No one thought they'd beat Liverpool. Obviously did it on penalties. Got good players, and they will be difficult to beat. But the good thing for us is that we're playing at home, in front of Stamford Bridge. So I don't see any reason why we shouldn't be winning this game. But Crystal Palace, they can shock teams. They can, if they show up, it is difficult for teams. Like I said, Oliver Glasner knows how to set up a team. Crystal Palace, they know how to defend away from home. I remember last season they got a lot of wins. I think against City away from home. Against Liverpool, they know how to defend. So yeah, I'm expecting Maresca to continue to, I guess, build on what we've seen in pre-season in terms of a lot of attacking versatility, a lot of interchanging positions, and we're looking a lot quicker in terms of the way we move the ball. Last season it took us minutes just to get to the final third, but now we're in the final third pretty quickly because we're not playing as many sideways passes. We're moving forward with the ball more, trying to find that decisive ball in between the midfield. And yeah, it's taking us maybe one or two passes now to get into the final third, which is impressive. And yeah, we're looking a lot better. We are. Players like Esteval, they're exciting. You've got André Santos. Obviously you could say though Enzo in that midfield. That midfield is top tier. I think it's the best midfield maybe in the world. It is we have so many exciting players, and it's really good to see. So yeah, let's just hope that we can keep it up and keep the good form up. And obviously, I do expect us to be fighting for the league this season. Don't see any reason why we shouldn't be up there. So yeah, a key miss for us is obviously Colwell at the back, and we know that's obviously a big miss. But I do expect us, to still be defensively solid. So yeah, I think Colwell, it's obviously massive miss, but I still expect us to be defensively solid. I don't expect there to be any kind of changes to the way we play. I don't think we need to go for another centre back, to be honest. And obviously I wish Colwell a speedy recovery, and yeah, sad for him it is, but I guess it's yeah. What can you do? What can you do? Yeah, and obviously we know Jackson's obviously going to be moving on along with Nkunku, so it still remains a question whether we're going to go in for another player. Obviously, we know we're linked to Simmons. If that happens, then for me, I have to upgrade on Nkunku and Jackson. But the thing that really is interesting is what team does Jackson go to, because Newcastle are looking at other players like Kolo Muani, and obviously Nkunku's probably going to be going to Bayern by the looks of it, so we'll see what happens there. But yeah, this is the thing, the transfer deadline is a couple of weeks away, so we'll find out. So as you know, Colwell is obviously going to be out for a long time, so I've put Tosin and Chalobah in defence. And I also think James will probably, obviously he's going to start, and Cucurella. And then obviously Caicedo, Enzo, Palmer, Esteval, Pedro Neto, and then João Pedro up front. So in possession, I think you can expect Cucurella to push up into the midfield, and then that means it will leave us with a back three of Chalobah, Tosin and James. I don't expect James to push up much. And also Caicedo just in front as a defence, Enzo a bit more forward as like a box-to-box, making runs, past the striker sometimes. And I expect Palmer and Esteval to just interchange, so sometimes Palmer will be on the left, sometimes on the right, sometimes playing as a 10. Esteval can do the same as well. Pedro Neto can obviously kind of sometimes push up as a second striker, and João Pedro can kind of just play as like a false 9, drop deep sometimes. So there's going to be a lot of interchange in positions and a lot of versatility in the attack. In terms of Palace, you can expect them to be in a low block, but they're not a low block, like a mid block. So they'll still be pressing, but they'll still have good defensive cover, and you can expect them to kind of just wait to hit us on the counter. They won't waste around playing out from the back. They'll try and get it forward to Mateta, and then he can bring players into the game like Eze and Sarr. And also expect them to use their wing backs. They know they have got good wing backs in Muniz, and they've obviously got a good midfield. Adam Wharton is a really good player. I like him. Technically, he's really sound. So they do have good players. And obviously their defence, we've got Guy, who we have been linked to, and we do need Maresca really want to centre back, so we could go in for Guy again. We have to see what happens. So my key player for Crystal Palace is Mateta. I think Mateta is a really good striker. I think people, I guess, sometimes underrate him, but he's a good striker. He works hard off the ball. He runs the channels. He's very strong, and can hold the ball up really well, bring other players into the game, and also still score goals. And he's pretty quick as well, so it won't be easy for our defence to handle him. I think that's Crystal Palace's way of winning the game, is getting it to Mateta, and then him bringing other players into the game. And of course, Chelsea's key player, Cole Palmer. Listen, we just need to get him involved into the game early, I feel like. And with Palmer, even though he plays as a 10, he can, you have to give him the freedom to just roam around the pitch wherever he wants, really, and then he can just link up with whoever, Esteval, I don't know, whoever's on the pitch, really, Neto or Gittins, João Pedro, the laps, just give him that freedom and he will create chances for us. I do expect Palmer to be I feel like Palmer could even be the assist leader because the amount of chances he creates and our chance creation has gone up in comparison to last season, and that's just because we have more creative players now, like Esteval, Santos, Enzo. We have a lot of creative players who, when you give them space, they will create chances, and then we also have better finishers now into the team, like the Laps and Pedro. So yeah, I'm just excited, and yeah. Alright, and to finish off the video, my score prediction for Chelsea vs Crystal Palace is 3-1 Chelsea. I expect a dominant win. Liverpool obviously won last night, and even though they didn't deserve it, they still won, and we need a convincing victory. So I'm going 3-1 Chelsea. I expect João Pedro to maybe get another goal again, maybe Palmer, and let's go Esteval. So yeah, 3-1 to Chelsea. Hope you enjoyed the vid, guys. Take care. Subscribe to the channel. See you soon. Up to Chelsea, and peace.